What is going on beyond the break here with a 23 card PSA reveal? Been some time since we've had a reveal. It seems like PSA is sticking to its strict deadlines. But with that being said, this order did take I would say 4 months. It's been at PSA since August. So decent amount of cards here, decent amount of value out of these cards. I would say this is a pretty successful order. I did accept 3 cards from the PSA offering that I will go through at the end if you want to stick around for that. But with that being said, let's just jump right into it. So starting things off here, we have let me just fix my camera, a Damian Lillard T-321 blue PSA 10. This is out of 85. Just love the shine on these. Wide variety order here, mixture of some low end cards and some of more I would say expensive cards on my end. So pretty pumped about this order. Here's a short print, Tyrese Maxey Groovy PSA 10. These were going for big money when I first purchased this. The price of these have dropped pretty significantly, but he's off to a great start this year. Still a really cool card. PSA 10. All right, next 2023 Prism Shea Premium Factory Set PSA 10. This is out of 150. Love this shine on this one as well. All right. Next, another 10 here. We got Tyrese Maxey White Prism. So, nice color match here out of 175. I was collecting a lot of him in the off season, being a Sixers fan, and I just had a feeling he was going to go off this year, and he has. So, got the 10. At Mike Evans, 2023 Donruss Optic Orange. PSA 10. Anytime I see this orange, it kind of reminds me of the creamsicle jerseys for the Bucks. It's out 249, so somewhat of a color match per se. That's why I would grade something like this, given the high serial number. Got the 10. Our first disappointing card of the order, Derek Stingley signature from Prism Deca. Got the PSA 8. Don't know what I missed on this. Centering looked great on this. You can see on the back, left to right, I guess a little smudge to the right on the back, but I know the sensitivity of these on the front, with scratch marks potentially. So it did get the 8. Paolo Banchero for 2023 Fast Break Purple. This is out of 99. PSA 9. I'll have to see what I missed in that one, but rather miss on those low end cards. Here's a nice card, Mike Bibby, Retro Series Signature Choice, PSA 10. Not a Hall of Famer, but he's got a pretty strong following. He had a really good career, long career. Got the 10. Did throw some baseball in here. We got a 2025 Bowman Arun Escobar Fugia Refractor out of 199. Bowman first. He's a top 5 prospect in the Philly organization. I think he is going to rise pretty quickly next year through the system. I think he already made it to Double-A towards the end of last year for only being 20. Somewhat of a color match too. Kind of the fuchsia, Phillies red a little bit. PSA 10. All right, next card is probably the biggest card of the order. This is also my first time cracking out a card and sending it to PSA. So this is the Bobby Witt True Gold second year card, Gold Cup. This originally got a PSA 8. To me, I thought that was off. I was hoping for a 9 at least on this card. Centering looks great, you can see there, and then just in general, I think there was like one minor scratch mark. So I was hoping for the 9, and it got the 9. So pretty big bump on that. Like I said, probably the most expensive card of the order, given that it's only a 9. But in general, pretty happy with that. I'll take the 9. And that will go into my collection of his second year cards. Next, another Prism Deca. This is the Marcus Allen Mojo. So this is out of 30. Got the PSA 10. Really cool card in general, just like that shine on that, so cool. Got the 10. Don't know what just happened there. Good. All right, next. A little disappointed on this. I was shooting for the 9. Variation Diamond, Jimmy Butler from Contenders. This is out of 15. Actually 15 out of 15. Got the 8. I know these are extremely hard to grade, and I know there was a little bit of whitening in the corner. So you can see a little whitening in that corner, but shooting for the 9, unfortunately got the 8. Probably won't crack this out. Just sell it as is. Still a cool card out of 15. Came in the Bulls jersey. Wolves team, so got the 8. All right, another big card in the order. We got the Babe Ruth Black Refractor out of 10, PSA 9. I was shooting for the 9. I think there was one minor scratch, so I'll take the 9 on this. I think I've said it before in my previous videos, I don't think I've ever gotten a 10 from the Platinum Anniversary set. I don't know what it takes to get a 10. Centering was good. You can see left to right. But yeah, 2 out of 10 here. Just one away from his number, unfortunately, but did get the 9, so I'll take it. Next, Will Anderson Jr., blue, rated rookie from Optic, PSA 10. This is numbered to 199. Bought a handful of his cards, and I think he's the next best, next big defenseman. He's already off to a hot start. I think he's got over 10 stacks already to start the season. Still 6 games to go. So I think he's the next big name on the defensive side in football. Embiid, Purple Millionaire Shimmer Monopoly. This is numbered to 50. I don't normally buy a lot of Monopoly, but I got it for a fairly good price. The Shimmer is pretty cool too, but PSA 10. His market's as low as it's probably ever been, even if it wasn't that high to begin with. But again, the 10, people might collect this for Monopoly set. So I'll take the 10. All right. Still a handful more cards to go. Julio, green out of 99 from the Logo Fractor set. The Gold Cup, got the 10. His market will always be strong. I think he's due for another big season next year. Finish the season strong. Sebastian Walcott, top 10 prospect in all of baseball with the Rangers. This is the orange from Sapphire out of 25. Got the 9. A little disappointed on this one. Obviously hoping for the 10. You can see a little bit thicker on the right than the left on the back. Yeah, you can see a little bit thicker on the left and the right here. Centering, top to bottom looks good. Got the 9. Jordan Addison, one of the guys I bought a handful of before the season, thinking that he'd be much better. Unfortunately, J.J. McCarthy has not lived up to the hype, but it's the Donruss Optic Hollow PSA 10. Another big card in the order, Leo DeVries, top 3 prospect, I want to say, in all of baseball with the Athletic. This is the Chrome Prospect Auto Refractor $4.99 PSA 10. Pretty pumped about this one. This is one of those cards that I don't know if I'll sell or I'll hold on to, given his value. He's only 19, he's already in AA, and he had a pretty good stint in AA, so we'll see if I hold on to it, but pumped about this. PSA 10. '23 Obsidian Vince Carter, Purple Flood. Love the color match here. This is numbered to 49. Just really cool card in general. Love Obsidian as a whole, but short print and the color match says it all. Got the PSA 10. So this is an interesting one. This is the Optic Illusion. So this, I don't know if it should say hollow on it. It is the hollow variation, and it just says Optic Illusion. Got the 9 LeBron James, but you know, if I'm gonna miss on a card, I'd rather miss on something like this than that DeVries. So I'll take the 9 on this, but I think it's supposed to say hollow. All right, 2 more. Paolo Banchero again, the Orange Montage, PSA 9. This is out of 49. So again, a card that if I'm gonna miss on a card, I'm okay missing on something like this. Pretty happy with my 10 cards, and then even though some of those higher end, you know, got the 9s, I'm happy with that. So I'll take the 9 on that for what it is. Last card, Xavier McKinney, Dragon Scale Prism, PSA 10, the rookie card. He is one of the top safeties in the league. This is numbered to 67. He's one of the top safeties in the league. Giants traded him, or didn't re-sign him. He's on the Packers now on a really good defense. So pretty pumped about this, getting this at the right time, I believe. I got the 10. So as you can see, pretty good gem rate. Like I mentioned, if you stuck around this long, I did accept 3 PSA cards from their program or their system, all 9s. So the 3 9s I accepted, and the reason I accepted them is, you know, they offered, honestly. I think when it comes to PSA 9s, as we all know, like it's hard to, you know, get value back from a PSA 9 depending on the card. So with that being said, I decided just to accept 3 9s, given that, you know, by the time I would get the card and eventually sell the card, and I'd probably lose a decent amount of money. So I'd rather just recoup what I can get for those 9s. So I did accept 3 9s. I'll post them in the video. And then as for the 10s and the other offers, I was pretty disappointed in some of these offers. They were much lower than usual, and I think I've seen a trend of that going around. So with that being said, you know, still pretty happy with the results in this order. You can see from a 10 range, I still was over, I think, a 50% gem rate, but I did not accept as many. I was a little disappointed in the offers. So again, you know, it's one of those things I think PSA is going to learn as we go. So we'll see. But with that being said, if you liked the video, please like and subscribe. Leave comments in the comment section. Love interacting with you guys. Until next time, peace.